way they were playing, they felt like they were going to, at any point, just start blowing us out. But that moment never came, and then they started realizing they were down by too much, and it was too late.
I mean, me being a freshman playing for the first time, it was pretty cool. I got nervous at first, but once I saw the team, just tell me get comfortable, get loose, and I just started playing basketball, doing what I do best.
We went in there and we weren't scared. We didn't think they were Division I, they were going to just beat us. We went in there and we knew we had a legitimate chance to come out and beat that team. And I think we proved to a lot of people that we're a real deal this year when we went in there. I mean, we beat them by 15.
I guess the experience, it really started last year when we played them, because we played them to a close game. And we felt like we were really in there and we could have won it. So this year, we came in with the same mindset of we're going to win this game, we should win this game, just like we should have did last year. And that's how we practiced, and that's how we came out and played. And everybody just contributed to it, and at the end of the day, the team won.
Just the motivation and all that we have from last year, we were going to make it a game, and we came out, set the tone early. We were up 15 the whole game. There was no doubt that we were going to win that game. And after the game, we all realized we're a special team.
The coolest part of that was there wasn't any point in the game or leading up to the game that we didn't think that we were going to win. The whole time coming in, we felt confident that we'd come out, and then to not only win, but to win pretty big and decisively. I think that kind of set the tone for the rest of the season.
I saw it coming. In my mind, it's just getting everybody to believe it, and it was just something you'll never forget. That's just one of those moments in life where you just David versus Goliath, but I think it was safe to say that we were Goliath that game.
That was just a great experience, and it was just a big statement for our team, I guess. And chances are, I don't know that they're going to want to play us again. The celebration afterwards was huge. It was a big deal for Coach Wallace, Coach Miller, and just our whole team. I guess a big statement win for our conference, and it was just something really great to be a part of at the D3 levels.
So I came at the end, but it was still a good celebration. I came in, jumped around with everybody. It was a memory that I'll never forget.
I mean, everybody was just jumping around, pushing. Coach came in, jumping. That's the funniest thing about it. Coach comes in and just starts jumping.
Christmas break, you never know how that first game's going to go. Always interesting. And we didn't get off to a great start against TLU, and to their credit, they shot lights out. Here we were on the road, found ourselves 24 points down to a team, an experienced team. And a lot of teams, probably just would have checked it in that game. But that was another test for our team, and we found out a lot about ourselves and the character and heart they played with in that TLU second half was something special to come from 24 down and to win that game. And that did propel us then, into conference play and to get on a roll.
Came together and decided, we're going to fight back and try to win this game, and to come back in the second half and win the game. It just shows a lot. It shows a lot of fight and a lot of heart. It just shows how together our team really is.
When the bench came in, maybe cut the score down a little bit, but then the started seeing the way the bench played, the energy that they brought, I thought it helped boost the entire team.
During that game, I was actually sick with the flu, and I remember during that game we were down 20 at half. Justin Nito said, "This is just God testing us," and we were like, "Yeah, you're right. We've done this before. We've come back many times." So we all just stuck together.
And I was like, this is definitely God testing us right here. He's trying to see how we'll battle through this adversity. being down 24 in the first half is not just something you can just come back from.
Justin Ida, I remember, talked to us at halftime, kind of rallied us with his leadership and was saying that, we've been through stuff like this before, this ain't nothing. When we play our ball in the second half, no one can hang with us.
And then we opened the half and we went on like 2 huge runs. Before we knew it, we had a lead. And I feel like we weren't even looking at the scoreboard was the coolest thing. We were just like a switch flip. It's like a completely different team came out of the locker room at halftime.
If there was one phrase to describe that game and I guess that turning point in the season, it would probably be like, unity and adversity. Coming together as a team and overcoming that obstacle that when most teams are faced with, it's not that they won't come together and make it happen, it's just that's one of the most difficult situations to come back from.
I just think we really banded together as a team, came together, and we just decided that we weren't going to lose that game. We had big goals, and so a loss at that point would have been pretty detrimental, and so we weren't going to go.
So the moment we came out of the locker room, it was just possession by possession, coming out, getting a stop, and going on the other end and getting a score. And by the end of the game, we found ourselves in a position to win the game, and that's what we did.
We preach to our guys one game at a time and you don't look ahead, but when the schedule came out, I did look at that schedule and know that that last week we'd have to play at ETBU and at UT Dallas, and to go to ETBU and beat them on their home court to put us in position to clinch the ASC East the next game.
It was a very intense physical game. It was the last game we needed to achieve our goal that we set at the beginning of the year of winning the ASC East outright. And so both teams knew that going into it. Both coaches had emphasis on it. And I think everybody who stepped on the court just went out there and played their heart out.
As far as leadership this year, as far as, captains, Harmer, Sam and Alec, they did a great job that game, just make sure they kept the positive vibe the entire time.
It was a big game for both teams. It was one of those games I was just back and forth the whole time. We came out a little slow at the beginning and kind of got a lead on us, but again, we just stayed in and kept battling.
That was probably one of the hardest games of the year. We had a chance to either be the outright champions or be co-champions with UT Dallas. And with our history of UT Dallas, we didn't want that to happen.
I didn't even think I was going to get into the game, and then all of a sudden, Ida! And then I just look up and I was like, all right, coach, he put me in. I just remember seeing a loose ball. I was still as stiff as could be, and I just remember just diving on the floor. That was kind of like a big momentum change for us going into the second half.
I remember when Ida came in the game, and, he's diving on the floor. That really sparked us a lot.
That was such a big game. Everyone made big plays, especially Christian. And I just felt like that was the hardest game of the year. It was such a battle.
Reminded me of my favorite quote: big time players make big time plays in big games. And that's what everybody on our team did. Just kept making big plays so we could grit out that win.
So Nate was just going to the goal because he was attracting a lot of attention. I think like 3 or 4 guys went to him, and I just cut. Threw a really nice pass. It was pretty open layup.
And once we got in overtime, we knew we were going to come get the win.
Once we got into overtime, we got the momentum back in our favor. There was no chance we were going to lose that game.
The celebration was awesome. It's definitely a celebration, and a big win in basketball is just something that you can't really describe. Most of the players are in there first, then you wait for the coach to walk in, and when Coach Miller walked in, he just started like jumping around, because he was already excited, and we had already done like a little celebration of our own, but then like just getting right back into it and celebrating with him, because as much as it was important for us, it's important for him and Coach Wallace as well.
So that was a great win on the road, and for the second straight year to clinch the ASC East on the road at an ASC East opponent. It was a special night, and I was really proud of the guys that night and the whole coaching staff having everybody prepared. The NCAA Tournament was a goal of ours from the start, and last year we were so close, and we thought we were getting in, and to not see our number called, we thought about it all year, and I think the guys, I want to believe they thought about it in their off-season workouts. So all year long, our goal was to make the NCAA Tournament. Coach Wallace and I, we saw our name. Justin was in there. We just jumped up and down. We were so happy, and just like Coach Wallace and I talked about, we were happy for the guys. Happy for the guys. Yeah, as coaches, we're excited, but our players, our guys deserved it, and that meant the most for us.
I was actually playing Call of Duty at the time, and Ryan was on his computer watching it.
They said LeTourneau in. I stopped for a second, got like chills through my body. I was like, wait, they just say LeTourneau, and I jumped up and I said, Nate, we just got called.
And Ryan was like, Nate, we made it. And I was like, oh, shoot. And we started jumping up and down, me and him.
He's like, what? He took the controller and threw it against the wall.
I was in the middle of the throw. I just threw it behind my head. I didn't even care. It was actually Mo's controller.
We started running up and down the dorms.
And then we ran down the hall to everybody else's room, called everybody.
Some of my teammates came running into our room, and they were going crazy because they'd been watching the selection. And we were just all so excited.
And watching the show, I just remember seeing the name pop up on the screen, and me and a few of the guys that were in the dorm just went crazy. We couldn't believe it. We were like calling everybody.
Some of the guys from down the dorm started running and screaming in our room, and that's obviously something I'll never forget. That was awesome.
Pop up on the screen.
I was in class when I saw their name pop up, and I had to leave. I didn't want to scream in the middle of the class because that's what I felt like doing at that moment.
We went in there, we was just watching it, and then we saw our names, and we were like, it's not over, let's hoop.
Well, I didn't even get to see the selection show. I was sitting at work, I was working, making a burrito, and one of the guys that goes to LeTourneau with me, he looks at me, he goes, oh, congratulations, by the way. I look at him, my mouth just drops. I'm like, quit playing with me. I started running around the store. I just hyped. I was like high-fiving customers. I was out there. It was so much. It was crazy. And yeah, I'll never forget that moment in my life.
I was thinking I'm turning in my gear on Monday. I was in the library when I got there was a Snapchat of the video, and then Coach Miller clapping. And
I told myself I was not going to watch because we watched it last year, and it was sort of upsetting. It was when we didn't get in. And it was just really exciting to see all our hard work pay off, and I guess be recognized.
And then I had to look again. I was like, we really made it. I was like, okay. I started jumping for joy for that. And then it really threw me out when they said we're going to Atlanta. I was like, man, we're going back home to my hometown. Oh, okay. It's even better. All right.
LeTourneau faces Hanover. What? Get him.
When we found out we were playing in Atlanta, you know, the first thing that went through my mind, I was really happy for our senior Cordell Jackson, you know, to go back home and get to play, you know, where he grew up. So that was a special draw for him, and our team knew that.
Can I pray with you? Can I pray with you?
Absolutely.
All right. I'm going to pray with you here, guys. All right. Father, just go ahead of these young men. Go ahead of them to Atlanta. Give them grace and mercy and favor. And just let them know every step of the way that this university is proud of them. And I pray all this in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
Then from there we found out that we were going to Emory, which is in Georgia. But I was really excited once we found out that we got to take a plane instead of a bus. Shout out to NCAA for that one.
Safe to see that. Just the trip itself was incredible. Like, just going on a plane, flying to the tournament, March Madness, just always like a goal and a dream that we all have. It was really special.
You know, to get with your brothers and get on a plane and go somewhere that you don't typically go, that's just like a moment that you're really gonna remember for the rest of your life.
I mean, we were all super grateful and excited just to be able to get the chance to go out and play. Just being able to go out there and show the country what we can do, and just getting the opportunity alone was huge for us. I think it's going to open a lot of doors in the future for our program.
Because like just getting on the plane, we were just all enjoying the experience. We weren't very like tense, and not that that was a bad thing, but I think it kind of affected with how we play, because we play very free and loose.
I think the best part about it is how close we were. Like, yeah, it was basketball and we all loved playing basketball, but honestly, we had a great time just being there with each other.
Good bonding time with the team, just being together, staying at the hotel, eating together, playing together like we always do. It's just, we knew there was more on the line and we know it was a bigger moment.
We played an excellent Hanover team who the year before was in the Elite Eight. A lot of people were picking them not only to maybe beat us, but to make another run at the Elite Eight, as they had two great players.
We have the opening tip here, and the ball controlled by Hanover.
I think we started the game down like 10-0. So it wasn't the greatest start. I think it was just kind of a nice little welcoming into the national tournament. A little like, hey, you kind of got to get things going.
And it is all Hanover early on in this one. Panthers up 10-0. LeTourneau needs a basket here in the worst way. A lot of one-on-one, beautiful find underneath there to get him.
But you know, our guys dug in after getting down early against Hanover. You know, we're such a high-scoring team, and after 3-4 minutes, I think we had one basket.
Oh, little stutter step there. Beautiful floater off the back. LeTourneau back on offense. Beautiful ball movement in the outside. Baseline three-pointer is good.
I mean, I've been watching basketball for so many years. I know that when somebody gets into the tournament, anything can happen.
Nate West with the ball, dribbles left side. Beautiful right-handed floater off the post. Nick White with the ball. Turnover, 4-on-1 fast break. YellowJackets pushing, beautiful no-look feed. Turnaround baseline jumper is good. Sam Towers 114. I tell you what, that's an impressive.
You get the little vibe from the other team that like they felt like they were gonna just destroy us. So like the point guard on the other team was giving it to the post man. They were like, kill him, kill him. I was like, okay, they think they're about to just run us over because they've never seen us at a national tournament before.
little inside-out game right there. Beautifully done. Minutes here right now. Kicks the ball out. Nice screen by Loggins. They swing it out to Madsen. Three-pointer is good.
Some good scoring offenses both ways. And so I really think it came down to the little things, especially that's what Coach was saying. It's going to come down to the little things, rebounding, playing defense, getting stops, you know. And that's what it came down to at the end for us.
Dribbles left side, baseline three-pointer. Looks like defense. Loggins with the ball in the post. Kicks it out. The three-pointer is good. The way are the Yellow Jackets. Beautiful play there. And there it is. There's the link that you see by LeTourneau. Caleb Herrera with the block. Daring Loggins the jump shot. He doesn't fall for it. White says, I'll do that. Fadeaway three-pointer. Right. Beautiful pass there. Outside. Nothing there. Kicks it back out. Wow, what a shot.
We ran, and you could see that they were tired, more tired than we were when we played, and it was just, we just really outran them and, you know, played our game, and they just couldn't keep up with us.
Post dribble, shot clock running down. Beautiful play defensively. Ball stripped by Christian Seidel. Yellow Jackets pushing Temple. Three-pointer is good. That's a huge. Seidel with a three again. Three-pointer and the basket.
Okay, so Christian is near the bench in the second half. It's an and 1-3. He falls back on the ground. He's putting his hands up like this.
Got his hands on the ball there. Loose ball on the floor. Loggins picks it up, dribbles it out. Another.
Justin Ida, he like yells at him. He's like, "You earned it," or something like that. Something Justin would say. If we could sum up our season in one interaction, it was that right there.
Yellow Jackets used a little bit of clock here wisely. Shot clock at 6 seconds. Long, deep three-pointer.
Being able to show our talents on the national stage, I feel like getting the LeTourneau name out there was very big for us.
Of the NCAA tournament. Can't fail, shoots a long jump shot with his foot on the line. And that's going to do it. Yellow Jackets look to run out the clock. Referees letting them play here. And that's it. That's the end of the game. 85-77, your final. Congratulations to Dan Miller.
Win or lose, I love it. And you know, the whole coaching staff, so proud of you guys. First of all, just what a team. What a team.
Congratulations. We're proud of you.
Thank you, Dr. Busford. And in all seriousness, to Dr. Busford, for your guys having a hell of support. How many presidents? I had Saul Ross a couple of years ago. Under your home game. Okay, yeah, middle of nowhere, and now come out here and support us. Give Dr. Busford.
LeTourneau, 6'3", senior from Katy, Texas. Junior from Louisville, Texas. Number 21, Loggins. At center for LeTourneau, 6'7", senior from Middleton, Delaware. Number 23, Caleb Herrera. At guard for LeTourneau, about 10, sophomore from Houston, Texas. Number 3, Nate West. 6-foot freshman from Houston, Texas. Number 10, Justin Moore.
We are getting ready for this one. Emory averaging 82.2 points per game. LeTourneau 94.9. Kohlhoff with it. Now to West. He'll handle the ball most of the time. West takes it to the hoop. for Emory. There's a block. Bo Bomarito's layup blocked, and here comes the YellowJackets. High off the glass, off with it. Gives it up to West. West, long range three-pointer, and he hits. Score it. Loggins with it. Gives it up. And a long ranger by Alec Kohlhoff.
As they came out, they've been there before plenty of times, and like they knew they deserved to be there. And I think everyone on our team across the bench were just, we all knew that we deserved to be there too, and we definitely had the opportunity to beat a top 10 team in the country.
Long ranger, no good. Great rebound by number 21, Caleb Loggins.
I mean, the atmosphere was crazy. They had a lot of fans. Being in a whole different state, you know, it's kind of interesting to see how the basketball game plays out, and also how the game is reffed. You know, it was a little more physical, so it was definitely new, but it was also, I mean, I like that style of play.
31-20, biggest lead ever in this game so far for Emory. Hoop-de-doo as LeTourneau. Out of there by Moore. Up ahead to West. Long ranger. Kohlhoff feels it. Back-to-back three-pointers.
The physicality of the game, I feel like the refs weren't calling anything either way, so at least it was even, but it was brutal. Like in the post, just not being able to get any like movement against their guys. I mean, they just had some size.
Nice drive by West right there.
It was back and forth a lot of the time, and towards the end we were able to get close with them.
Getting fast and furious here. Comes all the way back out. Long ranger, Alec Kohlhoff. Top of the key it goes. Now to West. West cross court, three-pointer. Swish. West forces it up and gets it to go, and he draws a foul. And coming on strong at a great time. Oh, great drive to the hoop right there. We'd like to see one of those long-range three-pointers go through, and this place would erupt. Three-pointer, good. West hits, and it's Moore. Top of the key, long ranger. Guess who that was? Alec Kohlhoff. LeTourneau has cut it as close to three. Inside, good two-man play. Herrera. Long range drives in the corners. Number 4. Boy, that guy can shoot. Alec Kohlhoff. And here come your YellowJackets. Driving all the way down, flips it up, flips it in, gets the foul. West has 17 points. So quick, goes back, three-pointer. It's nothing but the bottom of the net. 83, 79, three-pointer on the way. It's good! A dagger.
I can tell you what happened. So during the shot, I had a recap of Damian Lillard versus the Lakers, and I was like, I'm gonna make this shot, and I'm pointing my wrist, and I was thinking I was gonna do that, but I missed. I mean, it was just really fun to be there, and we knew we didn't let anyone down, because we really felt like other people felt like we were not supposed to be there, so it just felt good to prove ourselves and show that we were actually supposed to be there.
We knew that next night would be tough, try to get to the Sweet 16 and win at Emory on their court in front of their fans. Again, found ourselves down, but found a way to get back in it. Had the ball last possession, got a shot by a great player. We fell 1 point away. But very proud of them. Great experience. The NCAA Tournament was everything we thought it would be. And building this program, we plan on being back in the NCAA Tournament.